I was born on the Pacific Ocean in California. When I came out, I didn't cry. My mom got scared. She thought something was wrong with me. But then they handed me to her, and I was fine. She said I was just quiet, looking around, taking notes. When I was little, I told my mom that I was afraid of death. We were in the car in a grocery store parking lot. She got really uncomfortable and told me not to talk like that again. I wasn't raised on any religion. I had to ask my parents what the Bible was. One girl at school called me obnoxious and said I was going to hell. I didn't know what obnoxious meant, but I knew what hell was. I was 5. My parents divorced when I was 9. My mom had reunited with an old friend, my stepdad. We were going to live with him in Texas. The night we left, I had to say goodbye to my father. That was the only time I've seen him cry. The ugliest I've ever felt was in the 5th grade. I passed a love letter to my crush in class. I watched him read it. He never talked to me again. I stopped eating. I lost 15 pounds. My favorite color was black. I worried my mother. We moved again when I was 12. I made a fresh start. I made new friends. I joined the marching band. On my first day of high school, I met my husband. I was 13. He asked me to be his girlfriend in a hallway of lockers. We ate lunch together, held hands, and rode the bus home together. Our first kiss was in the park in the spring. We sat on a picnic table underneath the tree with flower blossoms. I was 15. My prom dress was blue satin, with a black ribbon and silver glitter that looked like fireworks. After the dance, my feet hurt so bad. He carried me all the way to the car, across the whole parking lot. We were 17. His favorite color was blue. When I was 19, we were in a car accident. We swerved on a dark country road, and the car rolled over into a ditch. We landed upside down. My first thought was to look over at him. I was afraid he would be dead. He wasn't. The car was totaled, but we were barely injured. That night, I realized that I no longer fear my death. I fear his. And I care more about him than myself. One day, he took me for a walk on the Atlantic Ocean, a rocky shore in Massachusetts. He got down on one knee, took out a ring, and proposed. The most beautiful I've ever felt was on my wedding day. I was 22. He loved me in white. I first heard this album when I was in college. I was drawn to it even though I don't completely understand the lyrics. And I realized this is what my nightmares sound like. I just cut my hair. This is the shortest it's ever been. I wanted to change, but when the stylist was done, I was mortified. My hair was gone. In the Bible, it says that when you get married, you must cleave your mother and father. My mom has long hair. Cleaving from her and the gift of her hair was the ugliest thing I've ever done. I'm an artist. I'm a daughter. I'm a wife. I am 23 years old, and I am a woman fighting. The most beautiful thing that I will ever do, someday, would be to have a daughter. I would tell her, no matter what happens, do not forget what it is like to be a child. Imagine, believe in love, believe in grace, and believe in hope. Advocate. Because when you grow up, people forget how to believe. They think it's weak. They think it's pointless. They will tell you to choose, red or blue. They will tell you there is no other way. But there is another way. And that is what you must always choose. Don't be red or blue. Be strong. Be good. Be purple. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.